Hello there and welcome to this video. If you are just starting off in YouTube and you're just started creating your own videos, or you have been on YouTube for a little while but you're just not really sure as to how to tag your videos to get the best search engine optimization, then stay tuned. In this video I'm going to draw back the curtain and share with you my tips on how to tag your videos to ensure that you are giving yourself the best opportunity to come up in the YouTube search results and therefore get eyeballs on your videos. Now, it doesn't matter whether you have just started making videos or have been making videos for a little while now. Make sure that you watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to leave my absolute number one tip, the absolute gold nugget that is going to make a difference for you. Particularly if you have made some videos already, you're going to find this tip extremely helpful to you, and also too, it's going to bring comfort to you if you have just started making videos. So watch this video all the way through to the end. Don't be tempted to click off halfway. If it's your first time here, I'm Melanie Webber, and my channel is all about helping people to have a business online, how to earn a passive income and all things like that. So if you do get value from this video, then please do give it a like, give it a subscribe. I greatly appreciate those. But also too, if you think there's someone else as well that would benefit from this, then by all means feel free to share the video with them. So without further ado, let's just launch in and go through my tips on how you can tag, or my recommendations on how you tag your videos to ensure that you are getting the best optimization of your video. Because let's face it, you go through or you put in a lot of time, a lot of effort into putting the video together. So you want to give yourself the best chance that your video is going to come up in the YouTube search results or Google or anywhere else that people are searching for content. Okay, so let's just dive, as an example, let's just dive into one of my previous videos just so I can show you exactly how I've applied the methodology or these tips that I'm going to give you in this video. Okay, so my starting point in every single instance, no matter what video you are making, is to understand who your video is actually targeted to. You want to understand very, very clearly as to who your audience is. And the reason why that is the place where you need to start from every single time is because you need to be thinking about what kind of words is your audience going to be using when they are searching for your content. So for example, if you're making a video targeted at mums aged between the ages of 25 and 45, then you are not going to be using the same language or the same terms that someone who is making a video for a teenager aged between 10 and 18. You're not going to be using the same search terms, okay? So it's really important that you understand who your audience is from the get-go and speak in their language. Ensure that you are putting in, using in your tags words that they're going to be searching for. So that's the first place to start. The next point is to ensure that you look at your content. So what is actually the content of your video? What are the main keywords for that video? And there's two pieces to a keyword. There's your short keyword and there's what's called a long tail keyword. Now, although this video is mainly targeted at helping you tag your videos, something that is extremely important as well that you provide good search engine optimization words in there is of course your title, and this is the best place to put your long tail keyword. Now what a long tail keyword is the initial keywords that are of your video or the content that you've created, as well as some additional info that is going to make your video more related to your audience, or it's going to give your audience more information that is going to make them psychologically want to click on your video rather than someone else's. So I'll use this video as an example of that and talk you through it. So with this video, my work from home job sites review global work from anywhere is the title of the video. The keywords for my video, the main content of the video is work from home jobs. So that's the main keyword. So that's the main keyword, and then the long tail keyword is work from home job sites, work from anywhere. So why would someone click on my video rather than someone else's? Well, the reason behind me putting those words in the title is my video will show up with other videos, of course, that are targeted all around working from home job websites from around the globe, or enable people to be located anywhere in the world. But my video will most likely be clicked on rather than someone else's who isn't reaching out or isn't trying to connect with the emotional aspect of the viewer. So in putting there not just that it is a review of job websites from around the world, I'm imploring to the emotional aspect of the viewer in putting their work from anywhere. What kind of imagery does that put in the viewer's mind as to what information they're going to get, not just in the video, but what is that going to enable them to do? It's going to enable them to work from wherever they want to, whether it be on a beach or whether it be from home or in a coffee shop, or it conveys to the viewer that they're able to find a job that they're able to do that is going to meet their lifestyle. So I hope that makes it clear to you as to the importance of your keywords, but also to your long tail keywords as well, that will make your video more likely to be clicked on. Now again, using this video as an example, it's really important to include in your tags, because it is all part of what people are searching for, is the products, the services, or the websites, or the apps, or anything that you are referring to in your video. So in this one, for example, I refer to websites where people can find jobs from around the world. So the websites that I've referred to are We Work Remotely, Remote.co, Working Nomads, Remotive, and Jobspresso. So therefore, down here in my tags, once I get to them, down here, you will find those titles or those websites. So Working Nomads, We Work Remotely, Remotive Reviews, Jobspresso, Remote.co. If people already know of one even of those websites there and they're typing it in, then my video is going to come up in their search results somewhere. Okay, so that's really important. If people are looking for a particular product, service, or whatever it is that you are covering in your video, ensure that you include them in your tags. Now in this video, I've covered a number of websites, and of course you're limited to 500 characters in your tag. So I'm a little bit limited as to the amount of drilling down or the number of different options for each of those websites that I'm able to put in there. But if you are, for example, only covering one product or one website or one app, then get really creative as to the different combinations of tags that will include the title of that product or service or app or whatever it is. Get really creative and put as many combinations or options in there, because that will really help your video rank or come up in the search results. A really great software to use to help you with your tags is, if you don't already have it, I strongly recommend that you get TubeBuddy. There is a free plan, which to be honest, I use. They do have a paid plan as well, but it is really helpful in suggesting tags for your videos. So for example, I've got TubeBuddy enabled on here. So if I wanted to, I don't know, I might put in here, I might start typing, I might see if there's any other remote job website tags that I could use for this video. So I might just start typing job. So you can see as I am typing, it's already coming down there with related search terms. So this is some suggestions on tags that I could use for the video. Don't feel as though you have to just use them because they're coming up. Of course, you do need to be selective because you are limited to 500 characters, and you want to make sure that your video, or more so your tags, are relevant to your video. Something that is really going to turn off your viewer from watching other videos of yours, if you are if you're putting in tags that really aren't relevant to your content, if you're just putting them in there just purely in order for them to come up in the search results, but they're not actually really valuable or not really linked to your video, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that's another tip for you as well. Now, as I said before, if you are getting value from this video, if this is helpful to you, then make sure that you hit that like button for me, and also to leave me a comment as well if you are getting value. If you've got any other tips that you would like to share as well, always open to them. Now, the last thing that I will share as to where you can get your tags or some tips or suggestions for tags is up here in your YouTube search button. So I'll just open up YouTube. And it's a really great place to be searching for suggestions. So for example, I might just go in remote jobs and then put in. It's really great just to go through the alphabet. It can take a while, but it gives you some really great ideas of some tags for your videos just through that exercise, because you can see exactly what people are searching for when they are on YouTube, on Google, or anywhere else. So for example, just under A, there's Amazon Arabic, Amazon India, and the list goes on, and the same thing will happen when I put in B. So this really helps you get inside the mind, get inside the head of your audience, and know what it is that they are typing into that search box to enable you to ensure that you're using those search terms in your tags. So there you have my suggestions and recommendations on how to tag your videos to ensure that you are coming up in that YouTube search result, or on Google, or on Bing, or wherever your viewers are searching. It doesn't have to be difficult, but if you do spend the time and energy into doing it right from the get-go, then it is going to help you in the long run. If you have found this video helpful, then make sure that you do hit that like button, leave me a comment below. I do read all of my comments, and so I certainly will come back to you with a response. Or if you know someone else who would find the content interesting or helpful, then make sure that you share it with them. Until I see you on my next video, I hope you take the greatest of care.